Hello and welcome to episode number 31 of the Uncut Season 2 Let's Play series. Now, in the last episode, we had quite the kerfuffle on our hands as the enemy forces were a little bit stronger, as you might be able to tell. If we go over really quick to Alpha Centauri A4, which is the place we should be fighting over, or is it A3? No, it's B3. Not bad. You can note that they have 352,000 tons of ground forces. Now, of course, that's not the actual amount. It's probably more like 1.3 million at the moment. We engaged the enemy, and we took some pretty serious losses. We still have around 610,000 tons. We landed with 1.5 million tons, so we've lost 66% of our ground forces already. We have multiple tank divisions that are actually holding up pretty well. I have been surprised by that. How many are actually in a battalion? Panzer Battalion 95. So you have 100. No, you have 134. So you've lost quite a few then. Yeah, 37. So 66% of the tanks have been destroyed, but they're holding up a lot better than the infantry. The infantry is kind of just getting obliterated. So, really, my plan at this point is we're just going to build more, and then we're going to drop even more on top of them, because I think I underestimate my enemy here at this point. I will admit to that. Purely because I saw they had 500,000 tons to start with. I thought that'd be times 3. I probably should have brought at least 4 million tons of ground forces. I didn't. That's a mistake. But hopefully I can rectify that. So the plan now is we're gonna first off restart production of a hell of a lot of ground forces. So we're gonna need to train up divisions of tanks. I'm thinking we steamroll them with tank divisions. That's what I'm thinking. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna build 10 tank divisions, and those are gonna need 5, 4. 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 tank regiments for 3 per division. And then we're going to need the actual panzer battalions. So we're going to need 90 battalions to fit the 30 regiments. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. We'll do 60 for now. But yeah, we're needing absolute crap ton of forces. And in that aspect, I am going to order up the construction of more ground force construction complexes. We're going to increase that to 30. 30 more. And we're continuing massive training, and we're going to have to do that if we are to take the planet. We have managed to put more of a dent in them than I expected to, but it's not been as successful as one might hope. So let's do another 8-hour increment, and let's see how we do. So 8 hours. We're losing some flex hounds, some panzer grenadiers. Yeah, so those are heavy armored tanks taking losses now. And they're going to be dishing out a decent amount with, but we're losing a lot of heavier tonnage vehicles really, which is a bit of the problem. 240 panzer grenadiers and the HAVs. So yeah, our tank battalions are kind of getting ripped apart at this point. But we've gained information, and hopefully next time we should be able to deal with them in a better manner. Right now we're just trying to kill as many of them as possible. And then we're going to have to start rebuilding. What do we have on Earth? We have Panzer Grenadiers available, so we can kind of load up a couple more Panzer Grenadier regiments to get moving. But realistically speaking, we're going to be more focused on just trying to get our formations, we're just going to be focused on just trying to get more armored tanks, because they seem to be actually doing the best here, and so that is the takeaway I'm going to go through. But yeah, we are fighting through this somewhat. However, yeah, we've lost most of our cohesion and most of our ground forces are now being completely wiped out from the planet. So that goes 1.5 million tons. That's 100,000 plus men just thrown away here. And we have lost all ground forces on the planet, which is not very good. I'll admit. So I'm gonna order the where are you? Military ship for where is it? Yeah, troop pods. You are gonna go back to Seoul and you are gonna refuel resupply. The fleet, which is currently orbiting B3, you're also gonna go back to Seoul after doing a refuel from here. Go back to Seoul, and we're going to wait. I think how long? A few more years at least before we can mount another invasion. We're looking at what, like 115,000. So we're looking at something 1,000,000 tons of tanks at least. I think we sent 6 tank divisions. So I'm building 10 tank divisions. So that'll be 1,000,000 tons of tanks, and then we can kind of supplement that with maybe a couple of million tons of infantry. Either way, we're gonna need a lot of ground forces. Hello, SMS, Badens, Lutzau, Ludenberg. Oh, you guys are apparently not having a great time. We need tankers over here. That's 68 million liters of fuel. A-Lodge, Koenigs, you guys can carry the fuel. This is why we develop these guys. This is perfect. Head over towards the fleet. So do a refuel and then we can get them moved over. Okay. Tank division. So that's all the tank divisions we'll need. We may build more if we can, but the problem is tank battalions actually take a really long time to train up. Okay, Fleet 004, no, Fleet 003. Go over to, no, you need to go over to 00. No, it's Fleet 004. Where are you located? Bernard Star? Okay, Bernard Star, go over here, move to location. Take you 8.2 days. And then I'll tell the fleet to begin a refuel. Give a full refuel from those tankers. Oh, the military ship, the troop pods have arrived back, which is good news. Fleet's completed orders. We've pretty much got a full refuel going on here. And let's head ourselves back towards Seoul. That'll take us 10.7 days. Turpin. There's one bloody ship in there that's keeping everything else up. Koenig, go back to Seoul, go over to Earth, do a refuel. Go to Proxima Centauri, and then move to location. Shouldn't take you too long. Yeah, should not take you too long at all. They've arrived. Do a refuel. We should have had them with us anyway, but yeah, what can you do? Begin a refuel from the Koenig. There we go. Then go back to Seoul. Then head back and do refuel resupply. And what is current fuel supplies? Fuel not looking too hot on the planet. So once you've refueled, hello, you're gonna refuel? Hello? Ah, I see. The Koenig for some reason is not on top of the fleet. You guys should be on top now, right? Yep, you are. Okay, now begin a refuel. Hello, begin a refuel. What is going on? Refuel from stationary tankers. That'll take 4 hours, apparently. Okay, just wait for them to arrive. Move to location. 1 day. That's fine. Right. Then begin a refuel. There we go. Should not be that hard. Okay, then I complete orders. Everything's refueled. Head back to Earth. Move to location. Then we need to shipyards. Fuel. We need to get that fuel back up. Okay, now we're starting up the shred time, so it'll take 2.34 days. So we're looking at like 2115 to get all the battalions we'll need. Either way, it's gonna take quite a bit of time. Fleet Service 2 complete orders and it's back home, so that means our battleships are now back home, which is good news. And now we're just gonna be focusing on getting those battalions trained up as much as we can. And then rolled out for a further invasion because the tanks did seem to do the best. So let's just build a crap ton of tanks and throw them at the enemy. This is called the brick wall strategy, where we just build a bunch of heavily armored vehicles, throw them at the enemy, and hope for the best. I mean, it wasn't a complete slaughter. We did kill probably, I don't know, what would that be? 300, 400,000 tons of their ground forces. Okay, tank regiments have been trained. So I'm going to do these into divisions so that we don't have to worry about it. The amount of clicking you need for this. I was actually having a conversation in the Aurora Discord about how much of a pain this is. And if you could just box select, it would be so much nicer. A little thing like that Steve could do would help me so much, because I'm going to develop RSI from putting all these tank regiments in these tank divisions. I mean, this is the only way to do it, and we kind of need to. But yeah, these are going to be all of our tank divisions here. 1, 2. Oh, we have one spare. There we go. And then we're going to need 90 tank battalions. Which is quite a lot. So let me just add those tank battalions in again. Training. I need to add in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, that's how many tank battalions we're going to need. So yeah, this is going to take quite a bit of time to train up, and that will give us 1 million tons of tanks. And then we may get infantry for that as well. Let's on top. There's a lot that we're gonna need and that we're gonna use and stuff. So yeah. Okay, 5-day incomes keep going on. We're just kind of going to be waiting. I mean, they're pretty much trapped on their planet, so there isn't really too much to worry about here. We could always nuke it. That's an option. We could create some like 400 warhead bombs. Well, no, we can create 0 fuel, 25 warhead, no we can do literally no engine, just only now we'll do a small engine, 24.9, 149 warhead. That would kill 149. That would kill what? 14.9 million people would die from that blast. So we could just wipe them off the face of the planet, because we can just load up all of our destroyers with torpedoes. Potentially that could be something we could do. I'm just going to create this. Let me just do a 30% just to get the cost down, because cost is 37 per. And I'm going to create this, and I'm going to call this Plan B. The Plan B missile. If we can't have the planet, no one can. If these tanks don't work, if the tanks don't work, we're nuking the planet. We are nuking the planet, and I think that might be where the series ends, out of frustration and hatred for the alien menace that is sitting over there on their planet, defending themselves against us. Okay, how dare they do that? Let's get that missile on the way. That'll take a year to develop, and then we can build like 40 of them, and then we can kill, what would that be? Well, we could kill like at least like 500 million, 600 million people in one blast. Okay, the game's still pretty fast, even though it's been like pretty much 100 years at this point, which is really, really nice. One of definitely the benefits of C# and why I love playing it. Cloaking theory has been researched. Interesting. Defensive systems, composite, alpha shields. I would like to start going into shield technologies here. Having a look and seeing if they would be of any particular use. Currently December 2112, January 2113, and we're going to be waiting again. Okay, there we go. We just trained up a bunch of Panzer battalions. We're now going to be waiting for more of them to start training up. So that means I think we have all of them in production. We should. Well, we don't know. We still have queued up. But these, so we're going to have another bunch in March. These will be in April 2114. So yeah, we're probably going to be looking at 2116 for the yeah, for the invasion with the tanks. And let me just put those into battalions so that it doesn't cause issues. So tank divisions, let's just bring you all down. And well, yeah. Panzer battalion. No Earth. Panzer battalion, Panzer battalion, Panzer battalion. I wish it would, again, box select would be so nice here. Because the thing is, you do all this and then they just get wiped out in like one bloody wave, and then it's actual pain. Like, actual pain. But yeah. It's a lot of tanks that we will hopefully be dropping on their heads and hoping for a good result. So that's 135,000 tons per, 140, 130,000, and yeah, that does mean that what? Calculate that really quick. How many forces? 1.35 million is the amount we would be dropping on them. And I think that'd probably do it, to be honest. I don't really think we need infantry. And we can't transport that all at once either, so we might as well. So that's 2 tank divisions done. We're going to need a lot more battalions to be completed, though. And so we're going to just continue to increment along here, and then hopefully go in again and secure ourselves the planet. The problem is the planet is so normal. There's no like terraforming or whatever I can do to make it better. At least I'm pretty sure, like, because you can get capabilities that will increase your hit chance. If you look at Outside Soy before, there's Prairie. I mean, it's got oxygen, but it's got a fine amount of oxygen. It's acceptable. Everything's acceptable. Temperature is acceptable. Pressure is acceptable. Yeah, pressure is acceptable. Gravity is acceptable, and the percentage of oxygen is safe. But we can't do anything with that anyway. We need pressure or temperature for that to work out. Plan B missile completed. We're going to start building some of those. Industry, ordnance, Plan B missile. I want you to build 100 of them. Just for the option. If we need to, we can just nuke the planet and leave the ground forces there and then never go to it. And then, maybe one day they'll all starve to death when there's no wealth to support them. But we can basically just blow up their homeworld and then call it a day. But I would like to take over their homeworld, take their population, enslave it, put that into a mine, and put forced labor camps on that mine, and then have them work to death. Because Xeno cannot live in this galaxy, and I want to capture this homeworld no matter the cost. And the cost is pretty great because these tanks are not cheap. They don't grow on trees. They don't grow. They do not grow anywhere. They need to be built. A lot of them need to be built. And we are doing just that. So it looks like it's probably going to be 2116 as I thought. So just continue to increment along here. And we're not doing too much. I mean, this is the entire purpose of our civilization at the moment. It's just winning the war. I could be doing a lot of other stuff, but I'm kind of neglecting it just because I want to win. I want to take that homeworld. I want to declare victory. I can't do that because they have that bloody planet still. With 900 million workers, we could definitely be massively expanding industries. We could be exploring all this, but again, the only thing that matters is building ground force construction complexes and keep building tank battalions. Just keep churning the tank size out. That's all that matters. Oh, we got 3-stage thermonuclear warheads. Oh, that's very exciting. I wish I didn't build those Plan B missiles now because we could have increased the amount of payload kill or the kill potential from them. Cobalt warheads. Yes, please. I want some cobalt warheads. You know, cobalt tipped warheads. That seems very fitting. But yeah, I mean, we are playing the Germans, so you know, focusing on just mass tank production and trying to kill our opponents is not completely out of the or focusing everything on just killing people in a war is not completely out of the question. Okay, there were a bunch of Panzer battalions just trained up, and I'm going to slot those into these tank regiments. Panzer battalion, and yeah, we're just going to continue to increase all of them up. Make sure we don't put a regiment in there. So that's another tank division. Good. You're good. You're not good because you got a regimental HQ in there. Regimental HQ, why don't you go under this regimental? No, you can't do that because of course you can't because you're a high level thing. Regiment, go under that. Okay, cool. You're good. You need more though. And so yeah, this will be 1.3 million tons worth of tanks. And if I estimate this correctly, each regiment has 300, so 900. So if we pull up a calculator here really quick, we have 10 times 900. That gets us on 9,000. You know, so we're dropping 9,000 tanks, 10 tank divisions on our opponents. Okay, and yeah, I didn't used to do a calculator for that, but whatever. But it's needed. It's needed. They're on a prairie. We're gonna drop tiger tanks on that prairie and take it over. Okay, or in this case, we're dropping Flexhound tanks, which are 104 tons and have the latest heavy machine guns and other very nice weaponry. So I think we could have done this, and then we could have dropped all the other stuff as well on top, and it would have been more effective. But you live, you learn, you find out. One thing I do want to know, though, is because we should have more information on what they have access to. The Jodhpur Combine Ground Unit classes. So they have the Aftun Falcon medium tank, and it has 48 hit points and has a 48 armor strength. We've killed 900 of them. So basically, for every 2 penetrations, we kill one of them. How does that compare to ours? So let's bring up the Flexhound. So the Flexhound has 72 armor, 72 hit points. The enemy weapon has 90 penetration. So they have like a heavy anti-vehicle, and they have better tech than us. So they're able to penetrate through that. Then we have the Albatorson infantry support tank, which has auto cannons on, so they have their own IFVs. They have the Alpha Argelen AA tank, and that has, I think, anti-vehicle. Yeah, there's anti-vehicle. Tank HQ, towed artillery, so they have towed artillery guns, which have 30 pen, and then mobile artillery. They have resupply. Their infantry has a base hit point of 12 with a penetration of 18.75. Compared to our infantrymen, so Panzergrenadier has a penetration of 15, an armor of 24. So hit point of 12. Yeah, so they have better weapons than us. We seem to be either better or equal on armor, but the weapon disparity is what's causing the issue. So even though we have these massive heavy tanks, they're not the most effective actually because they can pen by their tanks. So we need to kill that tank. If we could kill all their tanks, then it would be very, very easy for us to just break through. The good thing though is we're getting a lot of breakthroughs, so that is something that I am very interested in, the fact that we were able to. Schwer's Panther Battalion train on Earth. And we should be finishing up a lot of them here in in the next year, 2115. Panzer Battalion trained again as well. We're only 25 minutes into this episode, and already quite a bit's happened, and hopefully our ground forces can do what they need to do. Complete usage of a super heavy vehicle. Super heavy. We can have 3 crude anti-personnel on that. But what we don't have, and we need for this, is we need super heavy armor, super heavy vehicle armor, and then we can have super heavy anti-tank weapons. But let's get super heavy vehicle armor, and that'll be us vehicle armor, and that will allow us to have some pretty beefy weapons. Also want to start looking into missiles, because we did have an update, did we not? For the destroyer, the Hippo. No, it's the Hippo class. We probably want to start replacing that soon because we do have access to magnetoplasma drives. But looking at the missile, we can probably just do a full update of that. But we'll do that. We'll do that at some point later. I'll have to go open the calculator for that. The calculator. Anyway, Sheriff Battalion trained up. We're now in 2115. How many more battalions do we have to train? Latest we've done 2116 on September. So we have to wait until September. So I'm going to do 30 increments. Let's continue. Just train. Get all the tank battalions we need. That's more tank battalions trained up. And then we're going to drop it. And then I'm just going to keep training. And then I'm going to start training up Panzer Grenadier Infanterie. Then I'm going to train up Division Headquarters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then Panzer Grenadier Regiments 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. A lot of things that we're training up there. All for the purpose of sending even more forces at our enemies. Show battalion train on Earth. We're now in January. We're going to be waiting for September. We just trained an absolute crap ton of Panzer Grenadier armored battalions. Let me get these Schwer battalions actually into where they need to be. So you're good. You're good. You're all good. You're good. You're good. Tank battalion. Move this up. And then move these in as well. And we nearly have the 1.35 million tons of tanks that we will be needing. Okay, there we go. And then 10th, 9th, 8th is fine. 7th, so we've got 3 more to do. 3 more. Tank. Thank you, yeah. Schwarz Battalion, Panther Battalion. Let me just put the rest into here. That leaves 2 6th and 5th tank divisions. And we just we put these under here. I'm gonna delete these regimental headquarters here, just to make room. I'm also gonna delete these colonial defense regiments because there's no need for them. And they are meaning I can't actually see. This is a problem. There's literally screen real estate issues. That's the UI. Like this is one of the UI problems. But we'll be fine. Just keep training them up. Boom, boom, boom. And that means we have 1 left. And we actually, can we fill this? We can go then. If we can fill that. Because that would mean we would have a pretty ridiculous number of tanks ready to go. Yeah, we can. So 6th, 9th. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tank divisions. 1.3 million tons. I'm gonna order up transports. Where's our transports? These ones, yeah, transports. Load ground unit, load all subunit, and we are going to load the tank divisions. So load all sub. You're good. Load all sub. Load all. 13th. 14th. And then we're looking for the 5th tank division. So we've got 6 so far. We're going to need more. 14th, 5th, 6th, 7th. And then we need 8th. Not sure it's backwards in terms of where everything is. 9th. Okay, we should have all the tanks being loaded. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. It could take a month, apparently. Yeah, it takes a month to load that many tanks up. So currently transporting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we haven't loaded all of them yet. At least we are. We're missing a division. Oh, I'm missing the 6th. It takes a month. 1.38 million tank forces. How many is that? Show. I'd be interested. Show ships. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, we'll find out. Ships. Let's get moving then. We're going to Alpha Centauri, and we're going to B3. 58 days. It's gonna take. Let's go. Let's go. Let's invade once more into the black gates of Mordor that is the bloody alien menace, the alien threat to us. Okay, and we are nearly there. We are above. Probably gonna wait for. I should probably move. I'm gonna move the hippers to go support. Where the hell fleets? Military should be able to move to location. I'll take 2.1 days. We'll just wait in a couple of hours for this. There you go, and they can detect the ground forces for us so that we know the amount of tonnage the enemy has. Okay, let's begin the dropping. B3. 9,000 tanks. Can they do the job? That is the question. That's going to take quite a lot of time. Okay, we have. Oh, attempted to divide by 0. Oh no. Okay, well, we're in. Oh, okay, that did not feel too good because oh, we're actually trading pretty well. I need to change some things. I feel like we just lost a few tank divisions. Not sure why the regiments are so missed around. Did we actually unload everything? Apparently we did. Either way, I'm gonna order all of them to begin an immediate field position. Frontline attack, settle formations with same template. And then regiments, please stay in rear echelon. Field position, rear echelon, settle formations. Then tank divisions, rear echelon, settle formations as well. Okay, here we go. 8 hours. Tendency to divide by 0, apparently. That's very concerning. Okay, we lost 134. And we killed 1,000. Wow, we absolutely slaughtering through them now. Holy crap. They're at 270,000. So let's go again. Error function. Well, that's not good. It's trying to divide by 0. We lost 96 tanks. Apparently just dropped more tanks and it works. We killed 158.86. How are we holding up? Yeah, we're actually not getting penetrated that often, so we're actually able to hold out. We're losing like 5 vehicles per battalion here. So it's working out actually pretty well for us. We achieve more breakthroughs, and we're just continuing. We lost 80. We're losing less vehicles, and we're killing about the same amount of men that they have. So I'm pretty happy with this. I'm not sure what the divide by zero errors are about. I think it has something to do with the ground forces not appearing, because we definitely had more. Okay, there we go. We're starting to continuing to make progress. And there you go. That's the answer. You drop enough bloody heavy vehicles on an opponent force, and you can deal with it. So we're just going to keep incrementing along here as our tanks rip through them. We're taking less and less losses, and we're continuing to eat through them. What kind of forces are we estimating from our opponents at this point? We estimate they have... we've killed most of their tanks, so they mainly just have infantry, and that infantry is... I mean, if we can see over here, the infantry is very bad at penetrating. Very, very bad. Like, we're taking like 90 hits, but only 10 are penetrating through our armor on our vehicles. So... yeah, that's what's happened. Is we've killed most of their anti-vehicle capability, and so now our vehicles are just ripping into them. Doing more breakthroughs. We're losing less and less armor now. There's a lot more of their tonnage is just going to be infantry or logistics, and we should start to begin to cleave in, though it will take a little bit of time. Killing 600 infantry at a time now. Are we running out of supplies at all? Nope, supplies are looking all Gucci. Oh, you are not looking great. Tank regiment is out of supplies there. You are looking fine, however. So I'm going to show map pop-up, show elements, and I'm going to move the formation elements. We're going to move those into the tank. We're going to do 50 to help get logistics back on for that. Logistics is fine over here. You're not so fine. So we're gonna move. I'm not sure why the logistics is such an issue, but we're gonna move the logistics over here. You also need logistics. You have logistics, but we're gonna move that into there then. 25. Formation elements. You don't have logistics. You do, however. Somehow the logistics have all got messed up. I'm not sure what happened, but something did. And it screwed a lot of things up here. Formation elements. You are fine. You are fine. You are fine. You are not so fine. Logistics. Tank regiment 50. Okay. That should hopefully sort out the logistics issues. 28 vehicles lost, 757. So yeah, they're doing better now. They're killing more quickly. We lost 14 vehicles. We're getting 17 infantry at a time here. So I'm just going to keep incrementing along here and hoping it goes well. And we're just going to watch the number tick down as they go below 100,000 tons. Starting to make more breakthroughs. And we should start to just completely rip through their forces here. Yeah, multiple massive amounts of breakthroughs. And yeah, it's taking quite a while. It's gonna take like this will probably been a month or so of combat. They're on 62,000, but probably a lot more than that to be fair. We got 434 infantry at a time here. And we're actually, we got 440. We fire 13,000 times. We hit 434 out of those. We estimate they have 20,000 infantrymen left. So it's going to take quite a bit of time to break through the remainder. So massive breakthrough now. That was a massive. They're completely in full retreat. And we are going to be breaking through their lines here. And that gives us 2 times the attack. We get to attack twice because of the breakthrough. And so that's going to speed up the capability here. And I think we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We have done it. And all of our Panzer battalions are now breaking through the enemy. And yeah, it's pretty... this is pretty dominating. Breakthrough. Did we do it? As a result of conquering hostile pop on Alpha Centauri B3, suitable reparations of the virus 8000 have been awarded. Enemy forces have been eliminated. Information to us on all of these technologies, compressed fuel systems, have been provided to us by the Jodhpur Combine, which is pretty nice. Does that mean we get the tech? do we get access to that technology? I can test that very quickly. Lasers. Ho, 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 ho. We just got all of this technology. That means we can make railguns now, like proper railguns. It means we can make particle lancers. Do we have magnetic fusion drives? Oh my god. We have magnetic confinement fusion drives. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. We've won and we've managed to get like ridiculously good technology. Mesons, heavy bombardment weapons, drop bays, railguns. Oh, we have like actually sick railguns now. Yeah, we can build 30cm railguns, 50,000 velocity with a cap recharge rate of 4.5 for some reason. It's 4.5. Shield restraint, planetary sensor strength, and a bunch of other things. Now let's have a look at the population. Alpha Centauri A3. There's only 44 million of them left. Oh my god. Okay. The population was tiny. They have a massive work structure. They have 1,800 construction factories, 1,600 mines. They have 522 million liters of fuel. What is that? And we also got a shipyard as well. So, minus 30, not sure about that one. We need to do a geo survey of the planet, but that's 3 million tons of resources in stockpile. Huh. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. How's the occupation doing? We'll have to move forces over, I believe. So something that I'm going to have to do really quick is so they're actually occupying. But this is a massive win. This is insane. The technology, the research, the mineral improvements. Now this is pod racing. I'm feeling pretty good about myself now. Tanks rule the way apparently. So I'm just going to load up tank divisions. So load up tank divisions. And I'm just gonna then unload them onto P3. Because it's a different colony technically, so we need to move the tanks over. So that they can actually do what they need to do. Oh my god, it's 47 labs as well. 47 research labs on this planet. We need workers. This is a problem. We need work. 14% population growth though. Just not doing too happy because we did nuke the population a little bit. Maintenance facilities are going to need to be built up. Resistance, police strength, annual unrest reduction. We're doing fine on. Ground surface potential is okay. We need to survey this planet immediately. Survey vessels. The Mekong River, Wolf 359. How long will it take you to get to Alpha Centauri? 24 days. Get to B3, please, and do a geological survey. That'll take you 32 days. Okay, this is fantastic news. Okay, 47 labs available. Let's tell the lab boys over here. Construction and production, please. Why don't we we'll go for this. Go for this. We've got so many laboratories. And such we've basically inherited a massive industrial complex. They have very little population though. I'm very surprised. We've only got 44 million of them. We'll have to ship those guys off and we'll have to terraform this planet to be a little better for us. But yeah, everything's looking good. We're at 11,500 infrastructure hours, so you know we can support it. Just fine. The breathable atmosphere part's a little bit of an issue, but we can terraform that down, and then it's completely habitable for humans. Export the Jodporth to some hellhole mine, and then we can just live out a happy life for the Great Confederation. Not Confederation, for the German Kaiserreich. Export them. 3.1 million tons of resources, though. That's literally, we got Earth worth of resources that are in stockpile right now. We just doubled our resource count. Just doubled. That's insane. That is ridiculous. I think this is a perfect place to end it off. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We've done it. We finally bloody won The war, we've done it. I can't believe it. I'm in tears. We've won the war. The war has ended. The war started 60 plus years ago. It started, and now on the 23rd of June, 21:16, 1 p.m., 14 minutes past 1, we have won the war with the Jodhpur Combine, and I'm glad to say that indeed. Very, very glad to say that myself. So, I'll see you guys next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And special thanks to King Strozo, Lewis Neto, Impassive 9001, Grabmania, Fishik, Alex Roberts, JP, Cliff S, Death himself, Zavin, Kane, Itzun, Ryan Smedley, Jasharu, Tiki832, and Jamie Moodley. I'll see you guys